In every corner of the world, stories linger in the shadows, tales of the past that refuse to fade into oblivion. These stories often take on a life of their own, transforming into legends that chill the spine and ignite the imagination. They whisper of restless spirits, tragic fates, and the inescapable grip of history. As we embark on this journey through the top 10 most haunted places in the world, prepare to delve into the eerie narratives that define them. Each location holds a unique story, a haunting reminder of humanity's darker chapters, and the ghosts that linger long after the living have moved on. The Tower of London stands as a foreboding sentinel on the banks of the River Thames, its stone walls steeped in centuries of bloodshed and betrayal. This historic fortress has served various roles throughout its tumultuous history: a royal palace, a prison, and a place of execution. Perhaps the most famous ghost associated with the tower is that of Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII. Executed in 1536, her spirit is said to wander the grounds, particularly near the chapel where she was buried. Witnesses have reported seeing her headless figure gliding silently through the corridors, her presence a chilling reminder of the tragic fate that befell her. The tower's other spectral residents include the spirits of several other executed nobles, whose anguished cries are said to echo through the night, weaving a tapestry of sorrow and despair. Traveling across the Atlantic, we arrive at the Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana, a site shrouded in mystery and tragedy. Built in 1796, this antebellum mansion is rumored to be one of the most haunted homes in America. The plantation's ghostly reputation is largely attributed to the spirit of a former slave named Chloe. According to legend, Chloe was a slave who was punished for a perceived transgression by having her ear cut off. In her desperation, she resorted to voodoo to seek revenge, leading to the accidental poisoning of the plantation's owners. Now, visitors claim to see her spectral figure wandering the grounds, often accompanied by the scent of jasmine, a fragrance she is said to have favored in life. The Myrtles is a haunting reminder of the painful legacy of slavery, and its ghostly inhabitants continue to share their stories with those brave enough to listen. Next, we venture to Japan's Aokigahara Forest, a place that evokes both beauty and dread. Nestled at the base of Mount Fuji, this sprawling forest has gained notoriety as a site where many individuals have chosen to end their lives. The tragic stories associated with Aokigahara have given rise to a haunting atmosphere, as visitors often report feeling an overwhelming sense of despair and sorrow. Whispers of the lost souls permeate the air, and the dense trees seem to close in around those who wander its paths. The forest is known as the Sea of Trees, but it also carries the weight of countless untold stories, echoing the pain of those who sought solace in its depths. As night falls, the forest transforms into a realm of shadows, where the line between the living and the dead blurs, and the whispers of the departed can almost be heard. In France, the Château de Brissac rises majestically from the landscape, but its beauty belies a chilling secret. This grand castle is home to the ghost of the Green Lady, a tragic figure who met a gruesome end at the hands of her unfaithful husband. Legend has it that she was discovered in the arms of her lover, leading to her brutal murder. Her spirit, clad in a flowing green gown, is said to roam the halls, weeping for her lost love and the betrayal she endured. Visitors have reported hearing her mournful cries echoing through the castle, a haunting reminder of the pain and betrayal that linger within its walls. The Château de Brissac serves as a testament to the enduring power of love and loss, as well as the ghosts that remain bound to their tragic stories. The catacombs of Paris offer a stark contrast to the elegance of the Château de Brissac. Below the bustling streets of the City of Light lies a labyrinthine network of tunnels filled with the remains of over 6 million souls. Originally created as a solution to the city's overflowing cemeteries, the catacombs now stand as a macabre memorial to those who came before. Visitors who descend into the darkness are often struck by the eerie atmosphere, as the bones of the deceased line the walls in haunting displays. The whispers of the long departed seem to echo through the tunnels, and some claim to have encountered apparitions wandering among the skeletal remains. The catacombs serve as a chilling reminder of mortality and the inevitability of death, leaving those who venture within to ponder the fate that awaits us all. In the Venetian lagoon lies Poveglia Island, a place that has long been shunned by locals due to its dark past. Once a quarantine station for plague victims, the island became a dumping ground for the deceased during the epidemics of the 18th and 19th centuries. The ghostly cries of those who suffered and died on Poveglia are said to linger in the air, creating an atmosphere thick with despair. The island's most notorious resident is the spirit of a former asylum patient, who is rumored to have been driven mad by the horrors he witnessed. Today, Poveglia is abandoned, its crumbling buildings standing as a testament to the tragedies that unfolded within its confines. Those brave enough to visit report feeling an overwhelming sense of dread, as if the very ground is haunted by the souls of the tormented. In India, the haunted Bangor Fort stands as a chilling reminder of the power of legend and the consequences of forbidden love. Nestled in the Aravalli Range, the 17th-century fort is said to be cursed, with entry forbidden after sunset. According to local lore, a wizard fell in love with the beautiful princess of Bangor and attempted to cast a spell to win her heart. However, his advances were rebuffed, leading to his death and the curse that now plagues the fort. Visitors have reported strange occurrences, including disembodied voices and eerie lights flickering in the darkness. The fort's desolate ruins serve as a haunting reminder of love's tragic consequences, and the spirits of those who perished within its walls are said to guard the secrets of Bangor. The Stanley Hotel in Colorado is perhaps best known as the inspiration for Stephen King's The Shining, but its ghostly reputation extends beyond its literary fame. Built in 1909, the hotel has welcomed countless guests, many of whom have reported strange phenomena during their stays. The spirit of F.O. Stanley, the hotel's original owner, is said to roam the halls, ensuring that guests have a pleasant experience. Visitors have reported hearing piano music in the empty ballroom and witnessing apparitions in the guest rooms. The hotel's eerie atmosphere is amplified by its stunning mountain backdrop, creating a sense of isolation that heightens the feeling of being watched. The Stanley Hotel invites guests to embrace the unknown as they navigate its haunted halls and encounter the spirits that linger within. No exploration of the haunted places in the world would be complete without a mention of the notorious Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia. Once a model of modern incarceration, the penitentiary is now a crumbling relic filled with ghostly tales. Opened in 1829, it was designed to reform prisoners through solitary confinement, but the harsh conditions led to madness and despair. Today, the crumbling walls echo with the cries of the tormented souls who once inhabited its cells. Visitors report encounters with shadowy figures, disembodied voices, and an overwhelming sense of dread that permeates the air. The penitentiary's dark history and the suffering of its inmates have left an indelible mark, making it a hotspot for paranormal activity and a chilling reminder of the consequences of isolation. Finally, we arrive at the Queen Mary, a retired ocean liner now permanently docked in Long Beach, California. Once a luxurious vessel that transported celebrities and dignitaries across the Atlantic, the Queen Mary now serves as a floating hotel with a reputation for ghostly encounters. Guests have reported sightings of a young girl in a white dress, believed to be the spirit of a child who drowned in the ship's pool. Others have experienced unexplained cold spots, disembodied laughter, and the sensation of being watched. The Queen Mary's haunted history is woven into the fabric of its existence, inviting visitors to explore its opulent halls while pondering the souls that may still reside within its walls. As we conclude this journey through the 10 most haunted places in the world, we are left with a sense of wonder and unease. Each location carries with it the weight of history, the echoes of lost souls, and the stories of those who came before. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the narratives that surround these haunted sites invite us to reflect on the fragility of life and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. Which of these haunted places would you dare to visit? Would you brave the chilling corridors of the Tower of London, walk the haunted halls of the Stanley Hotel, or perhaps venture into the depths of the catacombs of Paris? As you ponder your own beliefs about the supernatural, consider sharing your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe the stories of the departed? Or do you see them as mere tales spun from the fabric of human imagination? The world is filled with mysteries waiting to be explored, and the ghosts of the past continue to haunt the present, inviting us to listen to their stories, even as we question the boundaries between life and death.